Yo, what's up? My name is Nicholas, and this is Nick on Life. And if you're new here, I am a trans guy, and then this video is just me. I'm also a student. I'm a college student right now. So, some stuff I like to talk like Nick on Life. I'm talking about my life and shit like that. So, yeah, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the books I read, uh, in 2024 and a little bit of 2025. So yeah, starting off period is one of the classes I take for fall semester 2024 is Gothic literature. And so one of the books I did read, or not books, but like one of the writings I read was The Yellow Wallpaper. And if you've read that, I think you get the vibes of the class. Maybe not. But like, I don't know. I really like the class because my professor had one of the assigned readings being The Yellow Wallpaper, and I really like that one. So that's it. Recommend you read it. And then there's this other one that was an assigned reading, and it's a manga. So I was like, oh, I got it. And it's Gothic too. I'm like, it's about to have some crazy shit in it, and nothing like crazy and manga in one. So it's called Uzumaki, a spiral into horror. I freaking love. And for this class we had a final project, and it was a freestyle, and I did something. I was inspired by a scene or whatever from the manga. So oh, perfect. This is it. Look at this stuff, yo. So this is it, right? The spiral tongue. I don't want to tell you too much or whatever. I recommend you read it. It's interesting. I wanted the cover because I might start collecting books again, and also like it's just cool. It was just so cool, so I had to get it. And so this is the project. Didn't name it. I got I got graded on it. I'm not gonna tell you the grade, just mostly because I forgot and I like to be accurate. But yeah. So this is awesome. The scene you saw was of a spiral tongue, right? So this is a spiral tongue, bro. This is a spiral tongue. I used like a white poster board, a black trifold, just cut it out, and I made it look like if it was a scene from a manga or whatever. And then I had like yarn, because I'm thinking about crocheting, so I have yarn my sister got me. And then there was glitter, and then I used white crayon to and black paint. This is air dry clay, so I used black paint for the tongue, and then I covered it and try to make marks to make it like dimensional. I used a white crayon for that, and then I put glitter because that tongue was slobbering. So this is the slobberness of it is, but yeah. And then I used glue and hot glue, or not hot glue. I use super glue and stuff like that. Just using stuff around the house. Oh yeah. Anyways, I got an A in the class. Thank gosh. Yeah. So that's something. And then that was a project. I was excited. I thought it was so cool. I'm gonna put it up. My plan is to put it up somewhere in my room. Speaking of which, I plan on doing a room tour at some point. Period. All right. But next book I got from Yooo Follow, recommend. It's called Loud, and then it says accept nothing less than the life you deserve. Love it. Had to get the hard book especially because I was I really wanted to get the book, period. And then I was down to get paperback, but that wasn't coming out until this year in summer, like June something. So I was like, all right, we're doing hard book. Anyways, little story, y'all. I one time was reading because I don't want to ruin this, buddy, this cover. So oh, speaking of which, it looks so good just by itself, bruh. I love this book. Look at this. Yeah. So, what was it going on? Oh yeah. So one time when I was reading it, during the time I was reading it, there was a moment when I was like, just a random day. I don't know. I was going downstairs, socks on slipper stairs. Nope, socks on carpet stairs. I slipped, y'all, and then I ended up like I had this cup of water. I was not prepared for the event that happened right now, but so I had this big ass water cup, right? Deadpool Wolverine one, and then I had my book, and like this, I'm set for life, Anyways, I'm like ready going downstairs. Let's do it. And I freaking slipped and I just let life take me. And when I do that, I like go against the wall with my book and just like shh, because I was like trying to hold on for dear life. And then boom. Anyway, so that's why I got this mark. Now I'm thirsty. Okay. But recommend. I love her. I love the author. I'm basically in love. And so yeah, that's one of the books. And then other book that some other books I've read are the Witcher series. I started reading the Witcher series. Right now I'm on the third book, so right now let me see. I'm going on my notes right now. But okay, so I've read The Last Wish, Sword of Destiny, and now I'm like 37% on Blood of Elves. And I'd recommend. It's interesting. It's good. Like, and I'm motivated mostly because I want to watch the show, right? Yeah, no, I'm trying to watch the show, but I want to read the series first because I think I'd like it, and I'm liking it so far, basically. But yeah, so I'm 37% in the third book, and there's 8 books total, so I'm less than halfway. That's it, basically. And then another book I read is Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yeah, I read that book and it got me a little motivated, or not motivated, but I was like, it's a good book. I'd recommend it, basically. We're just going over all the books, basically. But this one, I started it and then I just haven't gotten back to it. One thing that's like that I prefer in a book is like the lettering and text size to be bigger. Like, yeah, I think, yeah, I'm just too, like, I don't know. It's just too, and it's a lot of information. Oh, my bad. The book is called Sandworm and it's by Andy Greenberg. It's a new era of cyber war and the hunt of the Kremlin's most dangerous hackers. So I know I want to read it, especially because I did like this competition. Anyways, I want to read it because I'm very curious. It's my bad. It's like a documentary, basically. No, it's like journalism. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I just recommend you read it. I am on page 96. It's good. I like it. I don't know. It's also not something that I'm like, yeah, it's on the back burner for sure. But yeah, so right now on my Kindle app, I have some books I'm reading, and one of them is the third book. It's The Witcher not Sword of Destiny, Blood of Elves. I'm reading that. Then I'm also reading the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Oh, another book I read, which I wasn't really into. It is different for me, but Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. That was interesting. I was a little disappointed, but you might like it. You know, it. Yeah, it don't matter. Oh, you know what? I've read a lot this year actually, or maybe not this year. Oh, I read Cult of the Dead Cow by Joseph Men. I recommend. It's interesting. It's like kind of okay. It says how the original hacking supergroup might just save the world. I don't know. I thought it was a good read. It's I like I yeah. That's it. That's all I got. It's I'm just telling you what I read. You know, I'm putting too much pressure on myself right now. Okay, but yeah. So I'm reading those two, but then on my Libby app, because sometimes you can't use the Kindle, and that's cool or whatever. So I'm reading it on the like Libby app because you could read on the Libby app. But yeah. So right now I am reading on here. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I've read it before, but I'm gonna read it again because I completely forgot what the hell. You know, like I think those are one of those. Like I think Think and Grow Rich is one of those books you could just read again. So like I also think that for like Rich Dad Poor Dad too. And well, shoot, for any book, but like you know, um, and then the other book, it's just kind of like the part two of Rich Dad Poor Dad, but it's called Rich Dad's Advisors Cash Flow Quadrant by the same author as Rich Dad Poor Dad. But yeah, so that's what I'm reading right now. Yeah, that was it. That was chill. I feel like this was more chill video. I yeah. So that was a video, y'all. So if you got any recommendations, you better comment. um, and then if you like the video, you like it, and then if you want to see more, subscribe, or you just feeling the vibe, subscribe. But yeah, you're awesome. You're amazing. And I hope you have a good one, a good day, a morning, a night. But I hope it's good. And peace.